Hey, well, what's going on, everybody? We are live, and you know what today is? Today we're announcing some special guests coming up on Wednesday. That's August 19th, 2020. My God, where does the time fly? But to announce a special guest with me is my partner in crime, my best bud. How's it going, Nesbit?
Hello, Ryan. How are you today?
Oh, I am fine, Nesbit. It's we're doing this kind of spontaneously. You know, like spontaneous combustion. We're just here. We're throwing out our feelings. We're taking chances. We're ready for love.
I
I,
know what you mean. You know, my sister Bessie called me on the phone today and she said, I need to do something spontaneous and adventurous. And I said, Bessie, why don't you do some coloring? And she said, and she sent me the nicest picture. It was a little elephant having a bath and he was so cute.
all right, Nesbit. Nesbit, do
Yes.
you know who we are interviewing on Wednesday?
Well, I think that maybe you should make the announcement because I'm just too excited.
All right, everybody. Well, when this show started, there was a few people that I said to myself, well, gosh, golly darn, if I get these people on the show, they're like the Mount Rushmore of YTV history.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so very happy to mention that a friend is returning to the show, but he's not just one friend, but two friends. There are two returning guests, but they have never. Ooh, we got a comment. I'm gonna be like, hey, actually, it's funny you say that. I'm going to play this comment. It's funny you say that because our next guests are, and I say guests with a plural, our next guests are, and drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, not just one, not just the other. I believe
My nose.
for the first time in this show together, we've had them both on separately, but now they are together to form a bigger robot. And we have PJ Freshfill and Aturio, who played Snit. We have them together. A special reunion between PJ Freshfill and Snit is happening this Wednesday. And the best part about this is you've seen our old episodes, you've seen what we've asked them, but now you get to ask them questions, audience. Things you've always wanted to know about the zone with PJ, Phil, and Snit. This is your time, Wednesday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get to call us up. You get to write down, and your questions, we'll put them on the bottom there, and they will answer. Nesbit, how do you feel about Phil and Snit coming to the studio to hang out? Well, at least online.
Ryan, now you listen to me. I cannot even take the news. I can't even take this luscious news. I just want to go out on my front lawn and eat all the flowers.
Yeah, so I understand that Snit, being a I don't know, I guess you identify as a puppet. Snit is somewhat of a hero to you, right?
I had posters of Snit on my wall. I was his biggest fan. He was literally my Bon Jovi, my Brian Adams, my Sharon Lois, but with the polka dot door. That's what I watched. Yes, I love I love that show, the polka dot door. Anyhow, Snit was the one I looked up to, kind of like Stan in that Eminem song, except I didn't put anybody in the trunk of my car and do all that garbage. But no, Snit is like my hero, and the thought that you managed to get through all the red tape to get those fellas on here is just too good to be true. I'm going to throw up all over the place.
All right. Thank you for throwing up. I like that enthusiasm. It's
Yes.
it's like you ate a whole bunch of potato chips very fast, and you went swimming. Sorry,
I'm going to throw up just thinking of that.
I'm trying to do some Nesbit humor, and you pull off Nesbit humor way better. I hope I spelled this correctly. So yep. Okay, wait, that didn't save. All right, well, I want to say right now that everybody out there watching, it didn't save, but who cares? So PJ Fresh, Phil, and Snit are coming on the show on Wednesday. If you have any questions that you have for them in advance, we'll ask them as soon as we see them, because frankly, we're going to be asking about their friendship, their real life friendship, because Atul Rio, who played Snit, and PJ Freshfill are actually really good friends, but they weren't always. And we're going to find out about both of their perspectives of that funny meet cute they had or lack of. It's a great story. It's kind of like the way you and I met, Nesbit. I mean,
yes, they've got fantastic chemistry.
Yeah, Nesbit, where did we meet exactly?
Well, Ryan, I think if I remember correctly, we met at the store
Yeah, we
because we
did.
both wanted the same bag of chips, and I had already 5 of them in my cart. So I said, "Well, I guess I can let you have this last one." And you said, "Hey, you're a swell fella, a swell fella." And then my other cousin Flossie, she came in and said, "Why are there only 18 bags of chips?" And she looked at you and she thought you were so handsome and dreamy. So then I got some points with my family because I was had a cool new friend who was all hunky like you.
Oh, thanks, Nesbit. That's a really nice thing to say. I'm just finishing writing this sign. So, Nesbit, what's your favorite color and why?
My favorite color is purple because it's in my face all the time. It's my nose is purple. Oh my goodness gracious! And now, folks at home,
There we
if you've
go.
got
Here we
some
go.
questions for PJ Freshfield, you've got to let us know. In other words, you've got to fill us in.
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
the puns. This is what we call Nesbit Unchained.
Yes,
A. Ryan Lind, it is his birthday today. Ryan Lind, he uploads almost all the radioactive episodes on YouTube. There's a few pages that do, but Ryan Lind has uploaded by far the most. So a big happy birthday. In fact, Nesbit, can we sing happy birthday to Ryan Lind right
absolutely. What a huge honor it is.
now?
In
Okay.
a 5, 6, 7,
Seven,
8.
eight.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to you.
Take it, Nesbit.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, dear Ryan Lynn. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Yes.
I like it, Nesbit. I like it. You got some pipes. I don't know where they are because you're made of felt, but there definitely is some pipe action.
Why, thank you. I
Um,
keep searching for the camera. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Oh, definitely. So this news is we are definitely going to be finding some vintage zone clips to play during the interview, and we're going to be asking PJ Freshville about his kind of questionable his little on-screen blooper. I mean, there's tons of stories with the guys, and we're looking really forward to talking to everyone. Just a big heads up,
Wait,
though.
look at the comments from Richard Crispino about the original intro. Look, it's right there.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see.
Follow my nose.
Hit up the Zone's original intro, PJ Phil, and okay, well, we'll try to find it. In fact, if you have a link, Richard, if you have a link for that, post it in either the messages or the page or whatever on Facebook because it'll help us out a lot because there's a long history that's buried in the internet. And a big shout out, by the way, to Retro Ontario, one of the best YouTube and Facebook pages out there when it comes to maintaining the quality of YTV archives because they do great stuff. And I have used some of their clips in the past, and I want to say thank you for putting it out there and stuff like that because if you didn't put the clips up, then I would be like, hey, remember that show Student Bodies? And they'd be like, kind of, and I'd be like, well, take my word for it. So
And everybody be like, sweet jumping Mary and Joseph, what are you talking about? Can you give me some sort of frame of reference?
all right. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Someone said, "Holy, hey, Snit." Well, Snit's not there yet. He's going to be there on Wednesday, but we are going to be talking with Snit and Nesbit. I'm sure you got some questions for Snit and stuff like that when we do this great.
Yes, I want to know what his exercise program is so I can copy it.
Yeah,
yes,
how we
and he
stretch
should come out with a whole workout program called Snit Fit. I'd buy that for sure. Make room after my DDP yoga.
Hey, Glenn is bringing up Pokeroo. You must have liked Pokeroo too.
Yes, I love the Pokeroo. If I could have chosen between him and Santa, well, I'd choose Santa, but if the Pokeroo wanted to come along and help with the presents, I wouldn't be angry about that not one bit.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I think that's good. I think we're good. I think we're good till Wednesday, everybody. Well, thank you for watching us, me and Nesbit, BS around a little bit. We're going to, I don't know. I think we're going to watch The Last Starfighter tonight. I've always wanted to see that movie and I finally found it. So yeah, we're going to watch,
That's good news.
Yeah, we're gonna watch a movie about a guy who's really good at arcade games, and an alien civilization thinks because he's good at arcade games, he could save the world.
Oh,
So
I love that movie with Fred Savage.
no, that's not. That's the Wizard. We could watch the Wizard though.
Oh, yes, yes, with Christian Slater who plays the Ninja Turtles, and his daddy, Bo Bridges, is like, I'm trying to snooze, don't you know? And then you wake up 5 minutes later, and Bo Bridges is all up on the games, and he won't even go to sleep. He's in his jammies on the floor just playing that game. Ah, good times.
Yep, yep, good times. All right, take it easy, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday, and just a big shout out to Jonathan. Jonathan, what's going on, buddy? Hey, where's that picture that we discussed? There's a special. John's a really good artist, and he's going to draw a one of a kind picture of some of a show from YTV that no one else has tried to draw yet. So as soon as he does, it's going to be heavily featured on the show. So, oh, and thank you, Richard. Thanks for sending it. We'll definitely be checking it out. It's going to be awesome. And yes, YTV News was fun. And oh, does it say? Okay, it says. I think I made a typo in our. Yep, snut. I said snut.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happens when you write these things live. Well, I'm gonna
Well,
fix
Ryan,
that.
you know, I'd say it's not a big deal. Just pretend like you did it on purpose.
That's true. That's true. Well, this is what we're calling right now a very cheap and pseudo-effective way of advertising.
Yeah, good old Ryan.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm a pile of errors that make up a human somehow.
But you're a lovable pile of errors, and we're all a pile of errors, and you're a tender sweet man and very friendly.
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. There you go. Now it says snit, right? Okay, there it is.
There you go. Crisis averted. Everyone's
honor achieved. Okay, so yeah. And like I said, if you have anything really rad. Oh, you know what? Before we go, this is just such a cool comment. I don't remember much about the anti-gravity room. Well, Phil will tell you all about that, but I will give a little bit of a memory, unclog your memory. The anti-gravity room was a pop culture show before Comic-Con and all that stuff was cool on a national level. The anti-gravity room was a show that took people from Los Angeles, New York, and Toronto, and they all contributed Oh, are we looking at each other? Okay, and they all contributed. Some stuff to it, and they featured interviews. And I remember Burt Ward from Batman '66 with Adam West. He wrote a book, and I only found out about it because he was on that show. And it's called Boy Wonder My Life Enticing. He's like, oh my gosh, there is some stuff in here that kids should not read. And I'm like, you're on the wrong show, buddy, because too late, I will find it. And then I couldn't find it until I discovered Amazon a decade later. And the first thing I ordered on Amazon.com was Burt Ward, My Life in Tights. Yeah, true story. So the Anti-Gravity Room was a super cool show about pop culture, comic books, music. It was awesome. Look for it on YouTube, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And I say, bring back Anti-Gravity Room. Absolutely. All right. So, yeah, before we lose all our viewers, we'll see you on Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. What do you think about that, Nesbitt?
I think it's going to be to quote that tiger that goes to the gym there. It's a great, you know. He eats all that sugar crispy cereal, but he goes and he does it. He gets his gains.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Take it easy. Wednesday, 7 p.m. SNIT, PJ Freshville together. We're going to be, talking behind the scenes stories, but mainly what I want to do is as a thank you for everyone who's been watching these last few months and during the lockdown, post-lockdown, all that stuff. Those of you who kept commenting, kept coming back, kept sharing. It's a big thank you. So we're taking these two icons and we want you to ask all the questions. So take it easy and we'll see you on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Have a good night, everyone. Like your nod. You look
like
so
I'm on
serious.
The news. The fresh news.
All right. Bye, everyone.